The power of choosing your own pace. Let me share something with you that might change how you see your entire life. Just because there's a race doesn't mean you have to run. Read that again? Let it sink in. We live in a world obsessed with racing. Everyone around you is sprinting toward promotions, toward wealth, toward marriage, toward the next milestone. Social media shows you everyone's highlight reel, and suddenly you feel like you're falling behind. Your friends are buying houses, your colleagues are getting promoted, your classmates are starting businesses, and you're just ... here. But here's the truth nobody tells you. You were never behind. You were never in a race. Think about it. When you were born, did anyone hand you a schedule? Did the universe give you a checklist that said get married by 28, make 6 figures by 30, buy a house by 32? No. We invented these timelines. Society created these arbitrary markers of success. And somehow, we all agreed to torture ourselves trying to meet them. The most profound act of rebellion in modern life is not running. Faster, it's choosing not to run at all. The illusion of the race. Let me tell you what happens when you spend your life running someone else's race. You wake up at 40, successful by every external measure, and you feel empty. You have the job, the house, the family, all the things you were supposed to want, and you realize you never stopped to ask yourself if you actually wanted them. You became so busy chasing the finish line that you forgot to choose your own destination. I've seen people sacrifice their mental health for promotions they didn't even want. I've watched friends marry the wrong person because it was time. I've witnessed brilliant souls dim their light because they were too busy trying to keep pace with people running toward destinations they didn't even desire. That's not living. That's performing. What walking looks like. So, what does it mean to not run the race? It means giving yourself permission to move at your own speed. Some days that's a sprint. Some days it's a walk. Some days it's sitting completely still, and that's okay too. It means understanding that your timeline is not your friend's timeline, not your sibling's timeline, not society's timeline. Your 25 might be someone else's. 35, your breakthrough might come at 45, your peace might arrive tomorrow. Or it might take years of patient work. It means measuring success by internal metrics, not external validation. Are you growing? Are you learning? Are you becoming more yourself? Those are the only questions that matter. It means choosing paths that genuinely call to you, even if they're slower, quieter, less impressive to others. Maybe your dream isn't a corner office. Maybe it's a garden and enough time to tend it. Maybe your goal isn't to build an empire. Maybe it's to build a life that doesn't require escape. The courage of the non-runner. And let me be clear, choosing not to run takes more courage than running ever will. It's easy to run. Running is what everyone expects. Running feels productive. Running keeps you too busy to face the hard questions about what you really want from life. But stopping, standing still, choosing your own pace, that requires tremendous strength. It means facing other people's judgment. Your parents might not understand. Your friends might question you. Society will definitely have opinions. You'll hear, you're wasting your potential. You're falling behind. You should want more. Let them talk. Because while they're exhausting themselves chasing someone else's definition of success, you'll be building something real, a life that actually fits you. The freedom waiting for you. Here's what happens when you stop running. You start to breathe again. You notice things you've been too busy to see. The way morning light hits your coffee cup. The sound of genuine laughter. The feeling of being fully present in a moment. You discover what you actually enjoy, not what you think you should enjoy. You find your real interests, your genuine passions, your authentic voice. You build deeper connections because you're no longer too rushed to be vulnerable. Too busy to be present, too distracted to truly see the people in front of you. You create work that matters, because you're not just checking boxes, you're following curiosity, exploring ideas, contributing something meaningful. Most importantly, you become yourself, not the person you think you should be, not the person your parents hoped you'd become, not the person Instagram says is winning. Just you, messy, imperfect, uniquely you. And that version of you, that's the only version worth being. Your permission slip. So here's what I want you to hear today. You have permission to slow down. You have permission to take the scenic route. You have permission to change directions entirely. You have permission to rest without guilt. You have permission to succeed on your own timeline. You have permission to define success in your own terms. You have permission to opt out of competitions you never signed up for. The race will always be there. The world will always be rushing. The pressure will always exist, but you get to choose whether you participate. Some of the most successful people in history were the ones who ignored the race. They moved at their own pace, followed their own curiosity, trusted their own timing. They understood something crucial. The only race that matters is becoming more fully yourself. The final truth: life is not a race with a single finish line, where we all arrive at the same time to collect our prizes. Life is a garden, different things bloom in different seasons, and forcing growth only damages the roots. So the next time you feel behind, remember, behind what? Behind whom? By whose standards? The person who takes 10 years to find their path isn't behind the person who figured it out in 2. They just have different stories, and your story, unfolding at its own perfect pace, is just as valid as anyone else's. Just because there's a race doesn't mean you have to run, walk, stroll, dance, rest, change directions, stand still. Do whatever moves you closer to the life you actually want, not the life you think you should want. Because at the end of your days, nobody is going to ask how fast you ran. They're going to ask if you lived, if you loved, if you became who you were meant to be. So take your time. The finish line isn't going anywhere. And the journey is where your actual life is happening. Choose your own pace. Trust your own timing. Live your own life. That's not giving up. That's waking up.